So, herzlich willkommen zurück. Ich hänge in der Ecke fest. So, wir haben jetzt ein paar Sachen zur Auswahl, die wir noch machen können, glaube ich. Bautes Heim. Genau. Darf nur besuchen. Können wir auf jeden Fall einmal machen.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Ja, wo ist Daphne?
What should I do?
We have reached our destination.
What should I do?
Ach da.
What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts.
That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water.
I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we seek gold ore. Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
True enough.
Eventuell habe ich sogar noch was.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
So, halt hier unten ist ja der Weg, den ich suche. Müsste die Woche nicht bald rum sein? So, gucken wir mal, ob wir Golderz haben. Haben wir.
I only pray my wash finishes without it.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet?
Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more time? Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you... Oh, thanks! I'll talk to the priests in the meantime. See if there's any...
Okay.
Boy, Arisen!
Was
Have
für
you brought any
Medikamente?
medicine with you?
Beliebige Art von Gegengift, das die Schwächen der Vergifteten heilen kann.
Now that's just splendid!
Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Indeed.
Okay. Dann das Festmahl.
You are correct.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Oh, sir, if you please. Pray excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray.
Okay.
Over here, if you please. Here we are.
Ich hab die Kerze
There
kaputt
is
gemacht.
much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught
Okay.
else you would speak of? Do not forget that we...
Ich habe keine Ahnung, welche Quests dort alles abgebrochen werden. Heißt, wir machen jetzt erstmal den hier. Stimmt, ich habe nicht geguckt, ob ich
Shall we
Toxinium
visit
habe.
the manor as the maid bid? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Oh,
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
ja, können wir gleich machen.
Good evening, sir. I trust
Toxinium oder so. Habe ich 2 Stück.
you fared all right on the roads, despite much obliged.
Wie viel brauche ich denn? Ich glaube 3. Kann man die vielleicht beim Trankhändler kaufen?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything?
Nö.
Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Müssen wir nachher noch
Gold is a
gucken.
resource best spent judiciously.
Wie viele die braucht. Wenn sie 2 braucht, können wir es machen. Wenn es mehr sind, haben wir ein Problem. Dann müssen wir gucken, dass wir davon noch welche ran schaffen.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Ahem. Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid! Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you...
Ja klar, warum nicht? Und dann können wir auch gleich mal gucken, wenn wir eh
I
schon da
overheard some
sind.
of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is More to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Yes, sir.
3. Och, Mann.
Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you are...
So, wo ist denn das Mädel?
I've not got food a twit.
What do you think?
Das ist diese andere, aber ich weiß nicht, wo die ist.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Ja, nimm mit, pack ein.
Dead on my feet. Just remember, I've somewhere to be.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths. This stock up on the basics.
Sweeping, laundry. My work's near done.
Dead
Maybe
on
I'll
my
make myself
feet.
scarce. One day, I'm going to have...
I don't mind a bit of that.
Oh, my joints have been aching something fierce.
Greetings.
Would you mind coming over here?
Got something for me?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Wo ist denn das Mädel?
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
I'm going to go exploring.
It's been a hard day.
What do you think?
Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest. Perhaps you've a moment.
I'd hasten home. It's not my duty.
What was it I had to do?
It's been a hard day.
What the fuck?
Invited yourself into my company, I see.
Over here, if you please.
Dead on
Dark
my...
paths, this place.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. Chance to put my
Wo laufen wir jetzt hin?
welcome as fine as...
I've a modest talent for spotting material.
Yes?
Is this way?
Time to find me a mark. Need the
Wo
coin.
willst du denn hin? Wir müssen erst mal das Mädel holen.
Something fun to do.
There's a ladder here.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming.
Ich glaube, ich mache mal kurz einen Tagwechsel.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
I don't like it here.
Well, it's got to be in the thick of things, me.
What am I supposed to do?
Wonder how long this job would that
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Hoi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
Shall we bring Miss Daphne to see Master Sebastian? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Nö.
Let me alone, why don't you?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
Hilft
Battle is
Sebastian
best
mit der
avoided
Vorbereitung.
here.
Okay.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to... I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops.
Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot. In that goes. Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for... The lands are... 'Tis not only poison the plant...
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
Ein Gegenstand deiner Wahl. Okay. Warte mal. Ich hatte irgendwo...
My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Okay. Warte etwa einen Tag, okay.
I'm not careful.
My fill of this ruckus.
I hope I've not left aught undone.
So, gucken wir doch mal. Ich glaube, wir pennen noch mal eine Runde. Ich wette, wir müssen dafür gleich nach Melf reisen, weil er nicht zurückgekehrt ist oder sowas.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
A world without drink. What to try to enjoy it?
At your desk.
Gucken wir mal, ob es jetzt weitergeht.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught were to befall him, Oh, I shudder to think.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Na klar. So, erstmal müssen wir uns aber wieder ausstatten. So, wo sollen wir jetzt nach ihm suchen? Okay, bei Melf. Dann gucken wir mal, ob ein Ochsenkarren da ist.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Haven't had many customers.
I'll take any chance not to think on my truck. Suppose I'd...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for me. I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
Not good will come of this.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
It falls on me to resolve.
I'll not take that from you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Wir werden angegriffen.
I'll not take that.
That's
What am I talking about?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't.
Weiter geht's.
Pain can be overcome.
That's quite enough.
No easy answers here.
Ach du Kacke.
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
Okay, Attacke.
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Pray, lend me your aid.
Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
Komm schon.
Might I be of assistance? Allow me.
Feuer!
A different destination in mind, Master. Very well. We've managed to repel the dragon. What will become of Mel?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future. See how it's getting on.
Dorf hat aber auch echt Pech.
What am I to do? He really...
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. True.
Gar nicht für.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own. A patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
Ah, Laufbahn mystische Klinge. Okay.
Not much going on. Wasn't sure we'd survive that, but here we are. My thanks for your efforts.
Gar nicht für oder so.
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with respect, not to mention they are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of...
So, dann suchen wir mal den Jungen.
Come on then! I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Help me, please! The thieves have been surrounded! I can't get away!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
I encountered such a strategy.
Not what I expected.
Tis you! Thank goodness you happened by, or who knows what might have become of me. You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Okay, wir sind hier schon fertig. Mal, warum ist hier jetzt eigentlich... Habe ich irgendwie vielleicht so eine Art Auftrag gesetzt oder Suche? Ich habe eine Suche gesetzt, wa? Nee. Den looten wir das so einfach mal.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest earlier during my travels beyond the river. May I show you its location?
Oh nice, Stufe 2. Hier geht's nicht hoch, ne? Dann probieren wir es auf der anderen Seite.
In relation to that, after we...
Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist!
Hier geht's auch nicht hoch? Soll ich da hin hochkommen? Da ist eine Steinbrücke. Nee. Ja, das ist keine Steinbrücke, das ist eine Höhle oder so.
I espy another statue.
Ah, da geht's aber hoch.
Finding it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Okay.
One can see far to the distance from here. It would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings. You have my support. One of us has been drenched!
So, hier ist ein Loch. Muss ja dann in dem Loch sein.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Doch nicht. So, und was soll hier jetzt für eine Pflanze sein oder was auch immer? Material, Wildbeute. Oh.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Hier kannst du ein bisschen Essen mitnehmen.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you...
Nee, ich raff's echt nicht. Ich weiß nicht, was ich hier sammeln soll. Okay, gucken wir uns doch mal um. Hä? Jetzt sind die Marker auch weg. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich glaube, wir benutzen einfach wieder einen Schnellreisestein. Kann den eigentlich jeder nutzen oder nur Erweckte?
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I scarce know what to make of this outcome.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Okay. So, dann hatten wir, glaube ich, noch das betrautes Heim ist weiter. Geht weiter.
A full week has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose 'tis time we vacated her dwelling.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We're here, Master.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you?
20.000, also wäre das 10-mal schlafen. Ja, machen wir.
Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
I'm barely the vim to tie my boots.
Perfekt.
Pray, follow me.
Ja, ich würde sagen, ich mache hier aber mal früher Schluss. Und beim nächsten Mal nehmen wir uns dann wirklich dem Festmahl an. Das ist ja cool. Okay. Okay, dann sage ich jetzt erstmal Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal. Wenn wir dann wahrscheinlich wirklich im Palast gehen, mal gucken, wie viele Quests wir dann fehlen. Also, haut rein.